Hey everyone, SkyMote here. So I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers the Movie 30th Anniversary Platinum Edition Unicron and Kranix. Here's the front of the packaging. Here's when you open up the little thing held together with Velcro. You can see the artwork on the inside. Here's this side of the packaging. Here's this side of the packaging. Here's the top of the packaging, the bottom of the packaging, and here's the back of the packaging right here. Now, before we actually take a look at Unicron, we'll take a look at his little Minicon Kranix right here, which looks pretty nice for the most part. It does have nice gold right there. And other things right there. The transform, first thing you want to do is you want to rotate it like this. Flip it like that, I believe. Then take the legs. You just want to fold the legs down right there. Just let me do this off camera. Then flip the arms up. Rotate this the other way, do the same thing right there. And I think that's how you properly transform. And you want to fold this feet out too and rotate them. I can't fold that one out, it's stuck, and I don't want to force it, but there we have Kranix. He's pretty basic, no head articulation. Arms can rotate, do this and that right there. Legs can move some, and does have some ankle tilting. And transform back, first thing you want to do is you want to do this right there. You want to rotate the arms like so, fold them up, rotate this, then just fold this. Let me see, I think I'm doing something wrong here. There we go. Then fold the legs up like so, then fold the arms down like this, flip that, then rotate this right there. And there we have Kranix back in his little planet moon mode. So now let's get on to Unicron himself. So here we have Unicron in his planet mode. This is a repaint of the original Armada Unicron mold, just like how, you know, the Primus mold was the repaint of the Cybertron Primus. Like, okay, this looks pretty accurate. It does have these little parts right there, as you can see right there. It does have a Minicon port there and several of them on the rings. Just take this thing right there. It's quite heavy, as you can see. It does have a little bit of kibble right there. Looks pretty decent for the most part. It does have this little port right there where if you put a Minicon there and you slide them forward, these missiles will launch. I'm not going to fire them any of them off because I want to hunt them down, but it does again have a Minicon port. It does have a Minicon port right there. It'll just fit right there, but it looks pretty silly. I don't know. And for a comparison, here's the only thing I can actually compare Unicron to when he's in plant mode. Just get him real quick. Here we have the Last Night Toys R Us exclusive Primus figure. And there he is with Primus. Let me see if I can, you know, do this in a better way. And there we go. There we got the comparison between the two in planet mode. Transform, first thing that you're supposed to do is you want to untab these parts right there. You know, they'll just come out like this right there. Like so. And you can unpeg them. I usually unpeg them right there. I usually leave them off. You can unpeg them. I think the instructions actually say to unpeg them to begin with. You can also take the rings off, but I don't know how to do that. So let's just start untabbing stuff. And you want to come here and untab these parts, fold them out, and then do the same thing right here. They don't tab in, they just rest, and just untab them. Fold them like this, right this way. Fold this, do the same thing right here, just fold this. There we pretty much have the rings all done. Let me just see if I can take these off. Actually, no, I'm not. Then, this is not gonna be easy to do. Then, you wanna take the legs, fold them down, nice ratchet joints as you can see. Just move these out of the way. I have to move them out of the way. And just, oh yeah, you want to flip these. I know you can't see this that well, but sorry, but, get the legs, fold it out. Let me do this off camera because I have more room. And there we go. We got pretty much most of the legs done. Then fold the feet out right there, and this will come out too. Flip the toe out, do the same thing right here. I gotta do this off camera. Let me, hold on 1 second. There we go, I got the legs all properly transformed, and for the next part, you just wanna untab these parts right there. And hold on, let me raise the camera up some. You wanna untab the arms right there, fold them out like so, then just pretty much turn them up. And this will get that out of the way first, then tab this in. Then do the same thing right here, just fold that out of the way, tab that in right there. We're just about done. That arm's loose on mine. Then fold the shoulder parts up. Just fold the shoulder parts up, rotate like this right there. Fold this out right there. Get the hand out, fold that back up. Do the same thing right here. Fold the hands out like so. And we gotta flip the crotch panel up like so. I forgot to do that. And we're just about done. The last thing you want to do is you want to take the head, fold it up, tap it in, and flip the horns up. And there we pretty much have Unicron in robot mode. As you can see, he's pretty big, and I'll do a comparison with Primus later on, but for the head sculpt, you can see the head sculpt is reused from the 2010 Takara Tomy Unicron figures. You can see, and does have red optics right there. It will just light up red. It does have the light up feature right there. It looks better without the lights off. I'll wait for it to stop blinking. And yeah, I think it just stopped blinking. Okay, so here it is without the lights on. As you can see, it does have the red optics. Still, they blink red. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. This film does look pretty nice for the most part. It does have some Minicon ports right there. As you can see, let me just move that arm out of the way. Actually, no, I'm not. It does have that right there. And overall, this looks pretty nice for the most part. It does have a little hand right there. I'll mention that right later on. But here's the rest of him right there. It does have a few other ports. You can move these right there. Like if you want to do that missile thing, you can do that, but I'm not going to do it, you know, because I want to get the missiles out. Here's the figure from the back. It looks pretty nice, and it does have that little Minicon port. That does have a little feature I'll mention later on. The articulation head doesn't really move. It just barely wiggles. It's mainly due to the electronics. I mean, you could lift it up, but that doesn't really make sense. But move that back down. Arms can rotate right there. Move outward right there. Nice ratchet swivel right there. Elbow joint, wrist swivel. Does have individual finger articulation right there, and even a thumb joint right there. And I will mention that hand right now. It does actually have a glowing feature. Let me just get to the hand real quick. This hand has a glowing feature. Just push it and it will just start glowing up, and it looks okay, as you can see right there. I'll turn the lights off real quick. So here's the glowing hand right there. As you can see, it lights up a nice red right there, as you can see. And does have the same exact articulation as the other hand. Does have some waist movement right there. Hip joints move this much outward right there, I think. Kick forward. These parts can move out of the way to get legs kicking forward. And swivel right there. And the feet can not really do anything just due to the transformation. It does have this little pivot right there. And I think that's all the articulation that you get on Unicron himself. As I said before, he does have these little parts, the little missile parts that you can fold out. But he also has Minicon ports in his thighs, I think. Just move those out right there. Does have a Minicon contraption thing right there. It's actually not a contraption thing. I don't know why I said that. Also does have one in his stomach, which is also where I put Kranix. Does have it right there. If I can see where I'm trying to get it out, and just, as you can see, it does have a little port right there where you can put Kranix or other Minicons. It does have that little chest feature that does involve that little Minicon port right there. What you do is that you just port a little Minicon like Kranix into his back, and it fires a missile. You can see it does have nice schoolwork on the inside. It does have the little thing right there, and we'll just go right into there. Just put that in there. And there we go. There we have pretty much all the features and articulation of Unicron. So I'm not quite sure how he stands. I think he might be standing over 14 inches tall, because that doesn't go past 12 inches right there, as you can see. And here's with next to the only thing I can actually compare him to, and that being the Last Night Toys R Us exclusive Primus figure. And these two look good. These two look great together, as you can see right there. That's all I have from my review on Unicron and Kranix. Bye.